Hi, it's Gene, retired in Mexico. And if you're new to the channel, we ask one one channel, one question here, which is, do they write them and sing them like they used to? A lot of people they think the old music is better, but I'm not so sure. Today's a really beautiful day. I'm gonna light up this photo here, which, by the way, is I looked at it. I never really noticed before. It's called the Lust series. Can you believe that? There's a picture of a woman on here that's cradling a man's head. It's kind of hard to see here. It's a Romeo y Julieta devotion, and it's a crazy label. Yeah, crazy label with it's very sensual. So anyway, kind of cool. But anyway, we're hitting Vieux Farka Touré today, which is the son of the famous guitarist Ali Farka Touré, who made the 100 best guitarists list for both Rolling Stone and Spin. And he died in 2006, and his son Vieux Farka Touré put out his debut album in 2006. So passing on the baton, and I got the chance to see and meet Vieux Farka at the Musical Instrument Museum, and met him at the CD signing afterwards. And really nice guy, and I enjoyed the show, so I wanted to check this out. West Mali, Nia Funke Mali, and that's where he's from, on the Niger River, and it's great music. If you haven't heard Vieux Farka, yeah, he keeps gaining momentum. So he's been recording 17 years now, and he's recorded with a bunch of people. For example, Dave Matthews was on one of his albums, and his last CD was recorded in, well, CD, vinyl, whatever, was recorded in Texas. So yeah, he's pretty international. So I'll probably hit up just half of this. It's a 40-minute performance on KEXP. So we'll probably do the first two songs, and that's it. Welcome to Vieux Farka Touré. This is the first time I've seen this video.
Hey, you got it tuned to Wop Up on KEXP 90.3 FM. It's my first ever live in studio in our new home. And it's going to be awesome because I have Vieux Farka Touré
Another new
here
home?
right now playing songs from his record Samba. Thanks for being here.
Vieux Farka
Thank
Touré.
you.
Let's hear some
I'm
music.
very happy to be here.
I am so happy that you're here. You're going to be playing at Nectar tomorrow
Yeah.
with Clinton Farron, and I'll be DJing, so it'll be fun.
Wow, that's
but
good.
let's hear some tracks, please.
Okay.
Getting better all the time. so good. Mm, mm.
Vieux Farka
Cool.
Touré.
Yeah,
So we'll pause real briefly. Have you done that percussive instrument? You notice that it doubles as both a percussion device and a bass because it's got that boom. It's got that real low sound in it, and then those little sticks are so different. You know, of course, they look like chopsticks, but I wouldn't say that to him, right? And then you got the call and the response vocals. Really cool. Let's keep going on this. I'm really enjoying this.
Live on Wopop, for reals,
yeah.
on KEXP. Track is called Missing, and it's only available
That
on the
this
extended
this track's name Negaba.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a track talking about love. Yeah,
That's it?
yeah,
Just love?
yeah.
Give me more. Give me more. Give me
Yeah,
more.
and I think it's a very long time. It's like very old songs. My father used to play this song
Mm-hmm.
when the people just go outside. In the night, everybody go outside. All the young people. So this what they sing.
Okay.
About
Okay.
So it's very 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 old song.
Where's home?
Mali, actually in Nyafanke, it's where I born. So
Okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So I want to hear one other track, but I want to ask you a question. So Mali's been producing amazing music
Yep.
for a long time now. You could say it kind of started with your dad and then just evolved. But usually there's like a chunk of time for a country and then it just kind of weeds up. It's not. It's just more and more and more music coming out of Mali. Why?
I think it's first the Mali is very very old country, you know, and we have a lot of like dialect in Mali. It's not just Soare, we have some Bozo, Soare, Pearl, Bambara, Dogon. It's a lot of. We have too many. Some. I'm not. I'm not. Sometimes if I hear some people, speaking, I have to ask where these guys come from. It's not Malian guys. They say no. He's from Mali. He's this language Minyanga or something like this. I say wow. So sometimes if you just go around to see a little bit, you find some music you never hear in Mali.
Okay.
I think it's also why all the people from like Senegal, Burkina Faso, Niger, or Guinea, all these guys coming to Mali, to pick a little bit. Mali, it's like ocean. Everybody got,
There's something there
yeah,
for
do something,
everybody.
yeah.
Okay, but it's I've been doing this for a while. You don't get gray hair like this for nothing. D- but I haven't seen this amount of music coming from one country. Mali's old and it's a huge country, and yes, it does have many dialects, but there's just something in there, something about.
Yeah,
I don't expect you to have the answer. It's just like just
No,
gonna
no, no.
sit here and stare at you.
no, I know, but it's when you take like example, when you take like 10 musicians from Mali, all these musicians have their own style,
Mhm.
So I think it's why maybe the people outside, everybody every time they come to the concert or every time they hear another things, they say, oh, this is not same that the another guys from Mali is doing. So it's why.
Let's stop this briefly because what they're talking about here is really important. So, like, if you go to '50s rock and roll and you look at all the people. So, Elvis Presley, Tupelo, Mississippi. You had James Brown from Macon, Georgia. Jerry Lee Lewis was from Louisiana. Chuck Berry was the most northern. He was from St. Louis, Missouri. You had Buddy Holly from Lubbock, Texas. Everybody was from the South. Little Richard was from Georgia, and Ray Charles was from Alabama or Georgia. You had Hank Williams was from Alabama. You had everybody was from the South. There were hardly any exceptions to the rule. And why is that? And people are still trying to explain that. So I think what they're talking about here is that it's just kind of this mecca at this time. It's really cool. And I love the conversation the DJ's having. And another thing I mentioned that he recorded in Texas in like 2019. Keep in mind that Mali, unfortunately, was having a civil war around that time. And a lot of these African musicians, such as Tenari, one, which I'm a big fan of from Mali, they're attracted to the southwestern United States, Texas, Arizona, Southern California, these dry, arid desert climates. Not that Texas is a desert, but you know what I mean. And so anyway, a lot of these musicians are hanging out in the United States, waiting out the Civil War. Let's go ahead and keep going on this.
It's not like example in Senegal. Most of the time it's in Balak.
Yeah, it's true.
It's in Balak. They Balak or salsa. In Mali we have like I don't know how many, how many kind of music, So
So it's there. There's enough there. Okay, perfect. Thank you for answering.
Thank you.
Let's hear some more music. Vieux Farka Touré, live in the studios of Wopop KEXP, first ever live in studio in our new home. And you're playing at Nectar tomorrow night, Wednesday, May 3rd. Then you're at Star Theater in Portland on Thursday, May 4th. And then you're going all the way back up to Bellingham, playing at the Wild Buffalo. You are a workman.
It's like this.
Yeah, I understand.
So it's
Vieux Farka
about a
Touré,
month old,
Wopop
this
KEXP,
recording.
where
Yeah.
music matters.
Hear where the blues came from, even a touch of Latin. Man, you can really hear it. Oh, he's got a bass player now. Okay. It's almost a Led Zeppelin riff, isn't it? It's like Stairway to Heaven. So Stairway to Heaven. He's playing that melody on the bass.
duaimo amane ibrayo Brasima ibrakor aine kala buya Brasima ibrakor aine kala buya Ay baba koy kay nang maya danga buya Tungo koy kay nang me maya danga kala buya
It's so sweet. Brasima ibrakor aine kala buya Warkana kayamu amane ibrayo Mm. I don't think the addition of the bass player on this song adds anything. Because we just had the two of them, the percussion and the guitar to start with. Okay, he's changed up the bass a little bit now. Man, it was such repetitive bass there.
Brasima ibrakor aine kala buya Brasima ibrakor aine kala buya
And that bass line just over and over and over again, the same thing. I didn't particularly
Vieux
care
Farka
for
Touré
that.
live in the studios of Wopop and Ernie Home.
All right, so we'll go ahead and pause. Otherwise, it'll be a 50-minute video. But yeah, I loved it. Now, when I saw him, I think it was 2019, might have been 2018, but I saw him 4 years ago, if my memory serves right. And it was a very electric show. He was playing electric guitar most of the set. So to see this acoustic is really nice. Now, the percussion player on the little round instrument, that's exactly the same as when I saw him before. But yeah, I really like hearing him on the acoustic. In fact, I think I prefer it. So, uh, That's it. Wonderful. Like I say, some of that repetitive bass at the end, I wasn't a big fan of, but man, his guitar and singing, fantastic. Love the percussionist. So let me know what you think. But if you're not familiar with Vieux Farka Touré, man, it's really good music. Yeah, it's not in English. Okay. But if you exclude yourself to only English music, I don't know, missing a lot. So I like international music a lot, and that's kind of the thing that I was doing in my last few years of concert going was seeing bands from Mongolia and Cuba and different places around the world. I still think it's the sleepy little thing, you know, like what's the next big wave or the next big genre going to be? And to me, international music's very untapped. That's the place to go for me to really hear a new sound. So anyway, thanks for I'll get off my soapbox now, getting down. And as we say here in Bonita, Mexico, buen dia.